Hi there, Year 5s. So, this is the video for the English Sheet 2 today. Just to point out, the reading is simply some Eric time, so everyone reading, so find a book, enjoy reading. And then the wider curriculum this week is simply going on Typing Club, Times Tables Rockstar, Education City, anything you would like to go on that is educational and just keeps your brain ticking over for today. But this video is the English, it's the second sheet. And I have got ready some of the do nows. So I'm just going to turn it over like that. So, the first one we've got, Dave ran across the road, but his mum wasn't happy about it. That's the correct possessive pronoun, because remember, pronoun replaces the name, so Dave. Possessive, it's because it's his, belongs to. 3 abstract nouns. They're nouns that are names of things that are abstract, so things you not necessarily see them, or feelings, things that you can't put your hand on. So things like happy, sad, hunger, anger, anxiety. They're names of things, but you can't necessarily see them. You can see the effects of them, but you can't actually point at them and say that is hunger. And then circle the verb, I am hungry. It's am, because you exist. You are there, you are hungry. Phrases and clauses. Can you think of a different subordinate clause to open with? So the sentence was, Mr. Cooper used a pencil. The subordinate clause at the start was, since his pen had run out. So I could put, although he had a new pen, because his pen had run out. Start with a subordinate clause that works, basically. So look at a white bus. As well as using his ruler, Mr. Cooper used a pencil. Pick a white bus, pick a subordinate conjunction, it should work. The other two I don't need to write down. Complete the sentence. Before he could react, you've just got to think of an independent clause that works there. So before he could react, the striker scored a goal. Before he could react, the cricket ball rushed past his face. Before he could react, his dog had stolen his sandwich. What is an independent clause? It's a sentence on its own. So it's a simple sentence, no conjunctions. An independent clause, it has a subject and a verb, and it is its own simple sentence. Punctuation, I've just written it out for us here. So you should have speech marks at the end here, for start and end. Hello, and then date, comma here, and also a comma here because it's not the end of your sentence. You've almost got like a speech clause here. Bellowed Mr. C across the room, full stop. The next one, you've just got two conjunctive apostrophes. Contractive apostrophes. Can't speak this morning. They've contracted from had not and he had. Sorry, I had to read the sentence. And then the last one, write a sentence with a semicolon. So replace and but or so with a semicolon. Mr. C likes cakes. He bought one at the shop. Mr. C likes cakes, so he bought one at the shop. Sorry about tripping over my words over on that one. The main task, which I'll just put back on the screen, because I'm aware these videos sometimes get a bit long, is quite simply plan a short sequence of events for your writing. Bullet point or add further vocabulary to help with your writing this week. So I've just put, bring it closer. So I've just put opening, finding and approaching the door handle. So why you're there. You might not even want to explain it. You might just want to start at the door handle straight away. You might want to just set the scene a bit more. Setting, where does the door lead? Does it, when you open it, so your middle bit, which will be Thursday, you build up the courage to open it. So what does it lead to? Does it open to this paradise world? Does it open into our woodlands? A dark woodlands, or even, a lovely autumnal sort of woodlands. A meadow? Could it be something far worse? Could you enter a corridor? Could you enter a house? Could you enter a world that is not of this world? Some sort of imaginary place. So there's loads of information you might want to get down there. So, you know, commit to a place, and then you could get loads of ideas down there. You could probably do some more mind mapping like you did yesterday on your door handle. You could probably just get loads of ideas there. And then a cliffhanger ending. How could you leave your story so that the reader wants to carry on? I don't want to... So I turned back round and went out, and that was fine, the end. I want kind of a, you know, leave me suspended. So, depending on where your setting is, maybe you explore the setting, come across strange things, and then in the distance you see a figure. Or a hand touches your shoulder. Or you trip and fall, and you never stop falling. Or you're just in the blackness, the darkness, and then thud, you land. But then that's it. Can you think of a really interesting but simple cliffhanger? Okay, I'm not looking for 3-4 page of stories here. I'm looking for, like you would do in class, maybe just a page, 2 pages, and it is literally just pure suspense on the door handle, lots of description. Lots of description for the setting, walking past things, exploring things, think about your senses, and then your cliffhanger ending. You know, something mysterious out the corner of your eye, something in the distance, maybe you hear something, some footsteps, a noise, you run away or you go towards it. What happens at the end? Just very, very simple, basic structure. And I hope you enjoy.